Hello, this is going to be pretty unscripted and in one take. I've just been rejected from pretty much every single Ivy League. I know, a little bit unlucky. This past year, this entire senior year, I've gotten it drilled into my head that I want to go to an Ivy League, like Yale, mostly Yale, Dartmouth, Harvard, Columbia, all these places, Vanderbilt, Yale, UPenn. And I worked very hard on that. I worked very hard on all the applications. I took the SAT a bunch of times, improved my score up to a 1470, which isn't quite at the standard, but it's pretty close. I've GPA is like 4.4 something, so weighted, so that's pretty good. Wrote the essays, I would say, pretty well. Spent a lot of time on them, and yeah, I just opened up all the letters. Yale, nope. Vanderbilt, nope. USC, nope. UCLA, nope. I've applied to, like, because I can kind of abuse fee waivers. 36 schools, and none of the really big ones, none of the really big fish were landed this time. What now? So there is one that picked me up, that, and they gave me like a somewhat good deal, right? But it's, so we'll see. It's a pretty good offer, and it's something in nutrition, which is what I'm interested in, cooking stuff. So that is actually good. That I'm actually happy about. However, what comes next? Because I lived the past 6 months truly deciding that, yeah, the Ivies are gonna be incoming. Neumann maxing, that's what I called it. John von Neumann, the epic Hungarian scientist, man, discovered atomic bomb and killed a bunch of innocent people. So wanted to follow in his footsteps because he was a very educated guy, lots of higher education, man. And yeah, I just applied to all these places, and I'm like, yes, I'm gonna be a fucking scholar, dog. I got interviews with a few of them, a bunch of them actually. Got inspiration, went all around Los Angeles to take the SAT many times. Watched the Eric Bugenhagen video where he's like, your boyfriend is a UC Davis scholar, I'm gonna give him the best plan to get the most rotund bulbous mass imaginable. All of that, and I really wasn't expecting to not get into one of these super high-end ones. I was expecting at least one, and you may be in my position. The thing that you need to take away from here, and it's 2 minutes 34 seconds into the video, hopefully if you're like an Ivy League applicant you have the attention span of 3 minutes. You need adventure. We need to go out, seek, voyage, be fun, do epic things. It's from Uncharted 4. This is how I'm living my it's gonna be how I'm living my life after high school, and how to avoid fucking giga depression and meaninglessness and existentialism is that I am a man of fortune, but I must seek more, and I must seek my fortune. Or as XQC likes to say, Jem a man of fortune, and Jay must seek my fortune. Henry Æveries, 1994. This is a super inspiring quote, and I'm gonna need it because. So the good thing is, U.S. Here's the thing: if you're watching right now, probably a citizen of a first world country, either U.S. or EU, most likely. You can use that passport to go travel all around, do the things you wanted to do. Because a bunch of these countries, I'm considering Thailand, Bali, somewhere Italy. Those, this is what I'm considering as well, in addition to this other university, which gave a pretty good offer, and something that I actually like, which is nutrition. Man, don't let the hope die. Don't let the fucking small inner child, like, whatever that is, don't let it die. That had big grand aspirations, because I'm at the point now. When I was young, I was like, I'm never gonna become disillusioned. I'm always gonna be happy, fucking jolly as fuck, bouncy, personality wise, and just go for it and just go out. I wanted to become like an FBI agent when I was super little. I'm less so now because they do like war crimes and shit. Maybe a police officer. But anyways, all this stuff, and along the way they go down the route of like, okay, I'll go to a community college, sure. And it's like, what the fuck, really? If that's part of like a calculated plan, okay. But if it's just to extend the inevitable of like you don't know what to do, that's not a good thing in my opinion, right? Like, don't go to a community college just because you're like, oh, okay, I don't know what to do with my life. Go adventure. Go seek your fortune, like in the video games, like in the movies. You literally can do that. You literally can do the basic self-improvement, which I'm not going to go over here, and then just go do your shit. What would this be for me? I've always super enjoyed parkour, cooking, martial arts, nature, especially with water, like anywhere like wet. Um, I like animals. I don't like being in like a service job, right? Like what I'm doing right now, part time. It's a little bit draining. So pretty draining, very draining. So don't if you don't want to be in an office in a field that you don't fucking care about and just like wasting away, man, and you don't want to be in like these minimum wage like food service, whatever else. I'm doing minimum wage right now because this is to fund my future endeavors, and it's a clear destination that I sometimes lose sight of, but it's there, right? And it's also to fund like weekends, right? Not drugs, alcohol, anything fucking stupid, but like dinner was with a big group, friends who actually care about me, things like that. Yeah, gifts. So don't be stuck working one of those jobs or going to one of these community colleges just for the sake of it, please. This is how I'm gonna go moving forward. Hold on, gonna move there we are. So it really is just, I wonder if it'll go up a little bit. Sorry guys, let me just readjust. So again, one taker. So there's a sense of peace that comes with it. And another thing is my parents have been super supportive of whichever route I want to go on. Obviously they want me to have safety and do the safe route. But some people's parents, like, this is a humongous thing for them. Like, this is almost everything. Like, oh, if you didn't get into this college, you didn't get into this fucking Ivy League, you're just dead. You're just done. Disowned instantly. This is a joke for Indians. This is a joke for Asian parents. Luckily, I have a supportive family in this, which is amazing. However, I still must go. I'm not gonna get held by the hand, held by the pinky finger, have a fucking someone at the urinal helping me. It's gonna be it's gonna be it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be adventurous. It doesn't matter, like the difficulty. You're gonna be bored as fuck, right? In If you go to community college, you're probably gonna be bored as fuck, or at least like deeply not very fulfilled, right? Because maybe if you go the social life, whatever else, but then you gain a bunch of body fat, then you get fucking brain damage because you're not even 25 yet, drinking, doing drugs. But I need adventure, and I think you do too. And so that's not the route for me. So what I'm inspired by is every single role model didn't become famous at like very young age, right? All at least like or mid to late 20s, right? So natural hypertrophy, moved from France to the US, did the university there, had a bunch of cool experiences, and then now he's doing what he loves. Alexi and I decided to know the story of Bald Omni Man went to the military. Alan Thrall was in the military. Um, Devin Larratt was in the fucking special forces. Hamza went to uni. You know the story. He went to Thailand. Now he's in Bali. First Man did a bunch of construction work. All these people. It's it. All these people explored, um, and experimented and had adventure. Not one of them, not one of the role models, and I'm pretty sure not one of your role models, stayed in their hometown exclusively and just fucking went to their community college because it's like it's kind of like high school. Yeah, just have this sense of have the hope, have a dream, this magical sense of adventure. Like I'm just gonna fucking land down in Italy or somewhere in Thailand, somewhere whatever, and not in tourist trappy places, not in tourist trappy fucking hotels, locals. Again, this is why you need to do basic self improvement so you're like relatively fit enough to take care of yourself. Speak to the locals. it's not even language skills, just social skills. Like you dare to speak to another person. Um, like you have the confidence to dare to do that in the big 25. You get healthy, you get like cardiovascularly good. So if you need to run away from anything, you can learn some parkour and shit, like I will. Uh, what's it called? And you go there to do what you need to do, which for me is cooking, talking about it, nutrition at this stage. Yeah, it's gonna be that. I'm not gonna. So if I go down the college route, it's gonna be a really good deal, and it's in nutrition, so it makes sense. It's not some arbitrary meaningless degree that you spend fucking tens of thousands of dollars on just to have like a, well, safety is kind of, I am still considering safety, so you know, that's that. But which it's me being a little bit of a bitch, but this is a pretty good deal to pass up. But if you're just gonna spend tens of thousands, just fucking racks upon racks just to graduate with something that you're not even gonna use, like a fucking sociology major or something, man, reconsider. Go fucking adventure. You're an adult now. It's scary, but it's super fun. Like you can see, I'm not a, well, I didn't used to be a very smiley person, right? And then I just started taking risks and just seeking out the challenge and adventure and everything, and that's gonna be the way forward. And I'm pretty sure a bunch of the fucking nerds who are watching this were like, oh no, rejected from Yale, rejected from Harvard. You can use this. You can use this mindset, and it may not be very compatible to. No, what I'm worried is that it's not going to be very compatible to everyone who sees this, because the personalities of like giga tryhard fucking GPA warriors and me are usually very different outlooks. But if you can think of this, like think of what I'm saying here, interpret it, and be like, oh wait, what the fuck? Maybe I haven't really thought about that. Because if you have like an EU citizenship or a US citizenship, you can literally travel to any country. You're not limited, right? And the plane ticket, yeah, sure, the plane ticket is a one-time price, but go do a fucking part-time job for a little bit, save up, and then go in the country and then do what you want to do there. It's easier for me because you can cook everywhere, but it's like the whole concept of coping, you have to kind of learn to not, you have to learn to not cope as much. Well, I'm still learning, lifelong pursuit, because I still cope all the fucking time, but about this, it's like, yeah, if you didn't get into these Ivies, don't kill yourself. Don't do any of this fucking, oh, I'm gonna hang my... No. Go take risks. Go adventure. Go full send. Go full send. It'll be easy. It'll be cool. Maybe I'll see like a cockroach or something. Definitely if I'm going to Bangkok or Thailand, maybe I'll see a big ass roach and be like scared. Large spider, large huntsman spider, and be like, ah. Then I like pelt it. But it's something. It's a life experience. And this is not backpacking around Europe, by the way, in like tourist trappy places like fucking Paris, whatever else. This is remote places in the world that have what you want, or even big places in the world that have what you want and are close to what you want to be. Just reconsider. If you've been rejected from your dream schools and now you're thinking, oh, it's community college or suicide. Yeah, it can be neither. It can be neither. Choose adventure. Yeah. We'll see where I go. We'll see where I go from here. Just start thinking about it for yourself. Goodbye.